Hi, in this video we'll learn how to graph an equation of a line in standard form. You can see that my equation 5x plus 6y equals 30 is in standard form, and how do we graph this equation? Now to graph this equation, we're going to first find the x-intercept and then we're going to find the y-intercept. So to find the x-intercept, we're going to substitute y equals 0, and to find the y-intercept, we're going to substitute x equals 0. Now remember that when we're talking about the x-intercept is where the line is crossing the x-axis, and you see that this is my x-axis and my line is crossing this x-axis at this point. Notice that at this point you have some x-coordinate but your y-coordinate is 0, right? So if I plug in y equals 0 in this equation and solve it for x, I'll be able to find the value of x. In the same way, when we are talking about the y-intercept is where the line is crossing the y-axis, and you see that this is my y-axis and my line is crossing the y-axis at this point, and at this point I have some y-coordinate but my x-coordinate is always 0, right? So now if I plug in x equals 0 in this equation, I'll be able to find the value of y. So I'm going to plug in x equals 0 in this equation and then solve it for y, and similarly I'm going to do that for the x-intercept. So let's find the value of x-intercept first. I have my equation 5x plus 6y equals 30. I'm going to plug in y equals 0 in this equation and solve this equation for x. So let's do that. 5x plus 6, in place of y, we're going to substitute 0. So this is going to be 6 times 0 is equal to 30. And 5x plus 6 times 0 is going to be 0. And this is equal to 30. 5x plus 0 is going to be 5x is equal to 30. Now to solve this equation for x, all we need to do is to get x by itself. To get x by itself, I'm just going to divide both sides of my equation by 5. And 5 and 5 is going to cancel out each other. We got x is equal to 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6. So I got the value of x-intercept, which is 6, right? Now let's find the y-intercept. To find the y-intercept, we're going to plug in x equals 0 in an equation and solve this equation for y. So I'm going to write my equation again, 5x plus 6y equals 30. And we're going to substitute x equals 0 in this equation. So this is going to be 5 times 0 plus 6y equals 30. And then 5 times 0 is going to be 0 plus 6y equals 30. And 0 plus 6y is going to be 6y equals 30. And to get y by itself, we just need to eliminate 6. To eliminate 6, I'm going to divide both sides of my equation by 6. Here 6 and 6 is going to cancel out each other. We got y equals 30 divided by 6 is going to be 5. All right, so now I got the values of x and y-intercept. So basically, I need a few points to graph my equation, right? If I get 2 points, I'll be able to graph my equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this in the form of ordered pair. Remember that all the points on the coordinate plane can be written as x comma y, right? So the value of x is 6 when y is equal to 0. So I can say that this point is 6 comma 0. And in the same way, we can say that this point was 0 comma y, right? The y-intercept, the y-coordinate is 5. So I got my y-coordinate, which is 5. But at that point, the x-coordinate is always 0. So this point is 0 comma 5. Now I got these 2 points. We can plot these 2 points on the coordinate plane and then draw a line passing through these 2 points. Let's do that. So let's grab 6 comma 0. 6 comma 0 is going to be this point. Since this is the x-intercept, we're going to find that on the x-axis. And the other point is 0 comma 5. Since this is the y-intercept, we're going to find that on the y-axis. So we got our 2 points. This point is 6 comma 0 and this point is 0 comma 5. Now we're going to connect these 2 points and make a straight line. And you can see that I've got a nice straight line here. So this is the way you graph an equation of a line in the standard form. That's all in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel and want to see more videos on other math topics, be sure to subscribe down below and share it with your friends. See you in the next video.